Hi everyone, this is Christine Josty of Mail Something Pretty, and I wanted to show you a quick little tip on how to cut a frame out of a solid piece of cardstock. They certainly have dies you can make frames with, but in case you don't have the dies or you need a different size, I wanted to show you that it's actually quite simple to do it with your paper trimmer. So we are going to cut this Coastal Cabana frame, and then I'm going to put it on, I already pre-stamped here to make another bookmark. So I just wanted to show you how I did that. So again, you can, and this makes it so you can customize any size you want. So I know I just cut this, so I think it was 6 by 3 1/4, which is the Cabana size, and the bookmark is then a 1/4 inch bigger than that. But we are going to use the rulers on our paper trim. If you look at it, there's a whole bunch of rulers, right? There's a ruler on the top, there's a ruler in the middle, there's a ruler on the bottom, there's a ruler on this I don't even know what you call this lift up thing. And so there's really rulers everywhere. And a lot of times when I use my trimmer, I really just kind of concentrate on the top ones. But I actually found the measurements on this side were very helpful for making my frame. So I'm actually going to turn my cutter sideways. Actually, I will turn it sideways in a second. So I decided to make this frame a 1/2 inch wide all the way around. You can make your frame whatever dimension you want. So what I'm doing is, so there's a ruler on this side too. So I'm going to put my cardstock up to the top ridge here at the 1/2 inch mark. Okay, so that's right here. And then I'm going to close my cutter, and now I'm going to turn it sideways. And so actually I'll lift it up again. For the paper trimmer, you have 2 little blades here. The darker one is the cutting blade and the lighter one is the scoring blade. So I don't need the scoring for this one. I want the cutting, but I want to start the cutting in the middle or somewhere within the middle, because I don't want to cut the edges. So I just kind of carefully put it down. I push down and it's cutting. So I need to tilt it even so I can see. So I'm looking at this ruler on the sidearm, and I know I want to have a 1/2 inch going all the way around. So the 1/2 inch mark conveniently is also the same as this line here. So it makes it a little easier to see. And then on your blades here, again, I don't know how much you can see, but there's like a little center mark here, and there's also center marks here and here and here. So I'm going to line up this center mark here with the 1/2 inch mark right there. Okay, so my line is here, my little indication is here, so I'm at the 1/2 inch mark, and then I'm going to do it, I had started cutting here, so I'm going to do the same thing. So here's the 6, here's that 1/2 mark, gonna go to the halfway mark, and then I'm going to lift it up. And you can even see that's where the cut is. So now I'm going to turn it. So I'm going to put it back on my 1/2 inch mark right here, and I'm going to put my cutting blade in the middle. Just going to push it down, and I'm going to put it over to the 1/2 mark. And you can actually kind of feel it when you get to a cut mark. You just kind of like, I'm there. And then here my edge is at 3 1/4, so I'm going to do it at 2 3/4. Right there. Lift it up and you can kind of see. I'm going to rotate it again. And also, just so you know, that these squares are 1/4 inches. So I know if I do like 1 block, 2 block, that's at my 1/2 inch mark as well. Okay, I'm going to push it down. I'm going to go over to where that 1/2 inch mark is. And again, you can kind of feel it give. And then I'm going to go over to the 5 1/2, right there. So you can kind of see my 3 marks right here. So I have 1 more. I'm going to rotate it 1 more time. I'm going to put that in the middle, push it down. And this one, you almost don't even have to look at the ruler or the edges, because you're going to feel it. Okay. So I'm going to pick it up, And there's my frame. I have tiny little marks. I may have gone over just a tiny bit. No one is ever going to notice those. And I'm going to put my frame in, I don't know if you can see, it's like a hammered, I think this is called hammered embossing folder. I'll put this in here. I'm going to run it through my die cutting machine, and I'm going to end up with this mark. I could leave it plain, but I kind of liked, I'll show you the difference. I like the texture on it. Like I said, I already stamped this one. So that's the difference. If you could leave it plain, again, depending on what project you're making, or you can put it with a embossing folder. And I just like this because I thought it kind of went along with the fish and underwater scene. So that is how you make a frame piece with your paper trimmer. And I love this paper trimmer, and it's only $25. I think it is one of the best values in the whole catalog. I love it. I didn't like the other one as much, but I really, really like this one. So that's what I wanted to show you today. So get out your trimmers and make some frames. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click that bell. And by clicking that bell, that means you'll get notified whenever there's a video coming up, or when I make a new one and publish it. So that's important. And then go over to my blog at mailsomethingpretty.com. Check out what I do there, and as well sign up for my mailing list so you don't miss any information. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. This is Christine at Mail Something Pretty. Bye-bye.